When you first heard of the concept of obtaining a second passport, chances are it must have sounded impossible or too expensive, or worse, a scam. Truth be told, with all the information accessible to us, misconceptions still cloud the world of second passports. Let's look at some of the most common ones and the reality behind them. This is a very important misconception to address. However, it is a complicated one. Dual or multiple citizenship is a very common occurrence throughout the globe. A lot of countries allow their citizens to acquire a second or even a third citizenship without needing to renounce the original. However, some other countries do not permit dual citizenship, and those who want to obtain a second passport must renounce their original. And in some cases, people will hold the citizenship of a country that does allow dual citizenship, but will qualify for the citizenship of a country that does not. For example, a Turkish person may qualify for citizenship in Singapore after residing for 6 years in the country. Turkey allows dual citizenship, but Singapore does not. So in order to become a Singapore citizen, he must revoke his Turkish status. There are also some countries that do not allow dual citizenship with specific nationalities. This, however, is a very rare case and does not happen often. Another very common misconception is that getting a second passport is a hassle that requires spending a decade or so living abroad. Truth is, people can obtain citizenship by residing in a foreign country for a certain period, but it's not always the case. Many people can qualify for citizenship by descent if they have a clear line of lineage in a country that grants citizenship to the descendants of its citizens, or by marriage, but the requirements and regulations differ from one country to the next. But the simplest and fastest way is by investment. There is no residency requirement to qualify for many programs, nor is there a multi-tiered exam, a straightforward process that can be completed in as little as 2 months. Many assume that getting a passport through investment only provides a person with a travel document that eventually expires and cannot be renewed. This is entirely false. CBI programs grant successful applicants a citizenship certification as well as a passport, meaning they become full-fledged citizens with all the rights of naturalized citizens. They can renew their passports indefinitely, pass them down to future generations, and issue any other document that other citizens can. Many assume that an immigration officer at an airport can tell if their passport was obtained through a CBI program because it must look different. This, of course, is false. Once a citizenship by investment program approves an applicant, the government issues a passport from a civil service office the same way it would for a naturalized citizen. The passport has the same color, same serial number configuration, and no extra hidden marks or clues indicating it was obtained through investment. One massive misconception regarding CBI is that a country can revoke a passport of an economic citizen easily and for little or no reason, or that the laws may change and render economic citizenships unlawful. This is remarkably untrue. The act of revoking a citizenship is a complex one that falls under constitutional law. Taking away a person's status as a citizen is one of the most difficult tasks a government can undergo. During our interview with the CEO of the St. Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment Program, Les Khan made note that citizenship can be revoked for any of these 3 reasons: if the person lied on the application, if they were involved in criminal activity, and if they became a reputational risk for the country. There are many other misconceptions regarding second citizenship and even residency by investment, and it is always important to know what is true and what isn't, and the best way to do that is by asking us directly. Our team of experts can help you navigate the world of second citizenship and clear up any apprehensions. Head to our website to get more answers for the most commonly asked questions about the passport industry.